The crew just purchased some inert gas quick disconnects, so I'm going to go ahead and install these on the hoses right now. Let's get to it. Howdy crew, I'm William Morris, President and CEO of the Welding Cowboy Corporation, certified licensed welder and owner-operator of a welding rig based out of Los Angeles, California. On here I'll be going over welding knowledge, what it's like to own and operate a welding rig, welding blueprints, welding math, welding equipment, and so much more. Welcome to the channel. I'm William Morris, the Welding Cowboy. So one of the important things to remember about these, they do have an arrow for which way the gas is supposed to flow. It's because there's a one-way check valve in here. So you can see the arrow's pointing this way, and on this one, it's going to point that way. So I'm not going to tighten these yet with the crescents. I'm just going to get them all fitted up. This is going to go into the regulator, flow meter. So good to go there. Now, what I'm planning to do is have the short hose to have one bare end, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment. So each connection has to go to these male ends on the inert gas hoses. Now, I don't want to buy more of these than I have to because, one, they're very expensive, super expensive. These were $100 and something, $120 each per quick disconnect, but also it takes up room. So if you're looking at this, either end of this, if it's hooked to a welding machine, it's gonna be taking up room. Just this much. I don't want to have that much space taken up in the cabinets because I just don't have that leeway. So I'm gonna have this connect to either the 420 AC TIG machine or the Miller Suitcase Arc Reach 12, and the other end will have the quick disconnect. And then this 50-foot cable or hose will have quick disconnects on both ends, and this other 50-foot inert gas hose will also have quick disconnects. Now, one of the issues is that all of these hoses have male ends on both ends. If you look at the quick disconnects, one side is a male end. So what I also purchased was two double female threaded couplers, and what that's going to do is put this on the male end of the quick disconnects, and now I have double female ends and I'm set. So that is all done, and I don't have to worry about only having one hose out, because I want to have this critter reach 100 feet. Everything else reaches 100 feet, whether it be the air line, the oxypropane line, or my 240 cables. So that is why I need to have 100 feet of this. I just want everything 100 feet, and that's what I know I can reach on everything. I don't want to have to remember this one I can reach 100, this one I can only reach 50. I don't want to do that. And of course, leads, I have 150 feet. That's the only exception. I have 100 feet on each lead reel, and then another extra 50 feet for each lead, positive and negative. Just gonna open the rest of this critter up. These are always fun to get open. Alright, so that's done. Now, go ahead and get the two 50-footers out of the way, and I'll save this extra, I'm going to say it's 6 foot for last. Quick disconnects. Again, got to follow where the line is showing that the gas is going. So the gas is going to be coming out of this end. This side, as the arrow shows. Get this male in. So that is set. Now, this one shows gas is going this way, so that means this end goes on next. It's going to go on this one. I will tighten all these up in just a moment with my crescents. So now we have the male end of the quick disconnect. That is going to hook onto the next 50 footer. This end of the 50 footer, double check, shows air is going that way. So I'm doing this all from the flow meter just so it shows that the air would be going this way through all the hoses. And now on one side of the 6-foot hose, I will put this coupler in with this male in for the quick disconnect. So now that this is connected, this final end will plug into either the AC TIG machine by 40 or the Miller Suitcase Arc Reach 12. So that saves me room, and this is all going to save me time. This will all be stored in here and just out of the way because this doesn't do too well in the cabinets. I may move some things around just to place a little bit better, but as of right now it's just going to be stashed to the side to where no one can get to it. But again, this is going to save a lot of time, and I can just grab one hose here that will go to the flow meter, and I'm good to go if I only need this 6-foot hose, or I can put in a 50 footer or both 50 footers and this hose. So regardless, this one has to be hooked on to whichever, whether it's just the flow meter, a 50 footer, or the other 50 footer as well. So I can have the 100 feet, but I must have this extra 6 feet on because that has the exposed male end of the inert gas hose instead of just the quick disconnect. So that's why it's laid out that way, just for ease of use, make things faster, so that way I can get on and off a job site faster, makes things cheaper for the client as well, and it speeds the process up. That way it's not getting couplers and attaching these every time. As you can see, here's the 6-footer, here's one of the 50 footers, and here's the other 50 footer. And that's how it's all going to work right there out of the argon or the CO2 argon mix, whichever process being used, MIG or TIG. See you on the next vlog.